Good morning, everybody. This is Jeremiah Craig coming at you for Coffee and Music number 1206 right here in Ithaca, New York. This is a call-ins episode. So if you have access to the Boots and Ballads Vault via a code on some merch like a mug, belt buckle, keychain, hit that code and with your phone, scan it, get in there, join the call-ins episode with the Zoom link in the vault. Love to talk to you guys. Looks like we got Brian in here already. And I see you, Brian. Thank you for calling in. I'm going to play a quick song here to get us started. This is Nightcrawler Rehearsal. And we're going to get things going here on this call-ins episode. Looking forward to talking with you guys today. Here is Nightcrawler Rehearsal. Oops. I forgot. There. Gotta remember. There's so many things to remember. Well, it looks just like practice as they're crawling across the floor. Slipped in through the skylights, just two pocket Marlboros. They move so graceful in the night, but leave thousands in the drawer. It's done for the deed and not the dollar. Watch them protect their silhouettes, staying quiet and staying low. Just watch how they move and you can tell they've watched you before. As you watch them on the tape and wonder what they came in for. Looks like it's rehearsal for the Nightcrawlers. Nightcrawler rehearsal is on you. The corner stores are not the cursed on fools. Their plans are universal, gone through and stealing power. Nightcrawler rehearsal is on you. No need to lock up the purse and jewels. Aiming higher with a search for truth on Nightcrawlers. They only hit 8 town once, and they're all a different stage. Up here in New England, there are plenty of places to play. You can't even hear the tool bag clink as they make their escape. Looking like they hardly caused a bother. Someone said it takes 10,000 hours to be an expert at your trade. But you have to work smart and you have to work late. So it's tough not to wonder what they take when they finally get paid. But it's still rehearsal for the Nightcrawlers. Nightcrawler rehearsal is on you. The corner stores are not the cursed on fools. Their plans are universal, gone through and stealing power. Nightcrawler rehearsal is on you. No need to lock up the purse and jewels. Aiming higher with a search for truth on Nightcrawlers. Yeah. Oh. Nightcrawler rehearsal is on you. The corner stores are not the cursed on fools. Their plans are universal, gone through and stealing power. Nightcrawler rehearsal is on you. No need to lock up the purse and jewels. Aiming higher with a search for truth on Nightcrawlers. Yeah, kicking it off with some Nightcrawler rehearsal. You can hear that one on my album, Life is for Taking Chances, on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere else. All right, let's get into these call-ins. We got Brian Little in the waiting room. Let's get him in here. Great to see you guys this morning. How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you guys. Where is my chat? Here's my chat. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, George. Good to see you, Brian Board. Freddie Mardis in the house. Yo, Lucas. Josh Acosta. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Where'd it go? Here it is. All right, we get Brian Little in here, so let's get him in. Call-ins episode. Let's go. He's connecting to audio. Oh man. It's great to see you guys this morning. Thank you for joining me here on Coffee Music number 1206 call-ins episode. Be sure to call in here on the codes on the back or on the back of your Twisted Willow Fabrication merch. Who's in here? Twisted Willow Fabrication. All this merch comes from my parents' fabrication shop in Geneseo, New York. Scan the code. You get access to the Boots and Ballads Vault, where you get the link to call into these call-ins episodes, and you also get to see videos early and extra entries into every giveaway. We still got Brian coming in here, turning on his audio and his video. We're getting him in here. How's it going, Carlos? Good to see you. Good morning. Yo, good morning, Matthew Williamson. How's it going? Good to see you, Jim Brady, Kevin Joyce in here. We got Thomas Cruff. Yo, Brian Little, there he is. How's it going? Can you hear me okay? Oh, he's connecting to audio still. We got you. We got you coming in here. Look at that organ you got set up back there. Epic. You muted yourself. I'm going to ask you to unmute. I think you got it. How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you, Brian. How's it going?
Say good. Something. Nice to see you too.
There it is. We got the audio. That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Cheers.
A little technical difficulty this morning.
No worries. Tell me about it. There's so many different buttons here that I got to remember to press. I was feeling the same thing, starting that song without turning the original sound for musicians off and on. There's so many things. How's it going today?
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Good to join you guys.
Yeah, thanks for calling in. What are the boots for today, Brian?
I've got some vintage snakeskin boots today.
Whoa, Python?
Yeah, Python Cowtown Pros.
Nice. And that's the belly cut?
Yes. Or is it? Yeah, belly cut. Yeah.
Belly cut because it shows the back, right? It's so confusing. I really like that look. That is such a cool pattern on the back of the Python, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my preference.
That's what you prefer when it comes to Python, or just all exotics?
All the snakes, I prefer them to be belly cut.
Nice. All right. Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. I like is that your favorite one though? Like your go-to snakeskin is Python, or do you like anaconda?
You know, I didn't think I'd ever get a Python, but these are older, so they've kind of yellowed a little bit.
Yeah.
They're not that bright white, and I prefer that. But actually, my favorite go-to are the Eastern Diamondback Rattlers.
It's Eastern, right? You got to love the Eastern because it's so defined. It's like the Western rattlesnake. They're out in the sun. They get faded while they're alive. But the Eastern rattlesnake, it's just like that definition of those diamonds that you get is just epic.
Yeah. And I do like the Western too. That was my first pair.
All right. Nice.
Yep.
Cool. What brands do you have of Eastern and Western rattlesnakes?
The Westerns are Cowtowns.
Mm-hmm.
I discovered them when I lived in Vegas. And the Easterns are Blackjacks.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's my Eastern too. You got to love it. Those Blackjacks.
I got mine with the snip toe, and I actually had the rubber sole put on it as well.
Nice. Like just a soul saver or
soul saver. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Good move. Smart move there. I got to do that to more of mine, but I also feel like I have to test how well the leather sole holds up just as it is. So maybe after a resole, I would do that more to some of my boots, but sometimes I just feel like you guys want to know what the deal is with the leather soles.
Yeah, it really helps on the East Coast here where you get a little bit of ice and snow.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Those leather soles during the winter time is dangerous. It's
Yeah,
dangerous.
absolutely.
So what state you calling in from?
Maryland.
Nice. Okay. So you're not too far away from, you're still in the Northeast for sure.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Do you see many other boot wearers around Maryland?
Um, very seldom. Yeah, when I started wearing them when I was 16 or 17, I was the only one of my friends for sure that wore them.
Nice. Yep. Same here, except for my brother, Levi. He got me into it. And then after that, we pretty much got all our friends into it too.
Right.
Do you get many compliments around Maryland?
I do, especially on the snakes.
Nice. So
Yeah,
you
because they
expect a lot
they
of
got a
compliments?
contrast.
Are you expecting a lot of compliments today on those?
You know, I don't know. I'm really only planning on going out to the auto shop today, so I don't know if I'll see many people. But I actually got my brother his second pair. I got him a pair 25 years ago that he just kind of wore out, and had them resold, and it didn't really go well. So I got him some used Tony Lamas, and I actually was going to give him the pair that I won here with Saddles and Service,
Oh
um,
yeah.
but but he didn't want them. He wanted the cheaper brand.
So you guys are the same size, or you were gonna just say,
Yeah, we're the same shoe size.
"Ooh, that's dangerous." If
Yeah.
me and my brother were the same size, I'd probably be giving him a bunch of them, or at least letting him borrow some. He was probably the only person I would let borrow any boots. Do you let your brother borrow boots?
Well, he stole my first pair that I gave him
What? So you
out on the town. So that's why I went ahead and bought him his own pair.
did you get him back?
Oh yeah, I went out to the bar and I said, "Give me those," and I gave him a pair of tennis shoes to wear.
Oh no, it was just tennis shoes that you made him wear after that.
Oh yeah.
It's a good punishment. That's awesome. So what are you thinking about these days in terms of like the cowboy boot industry, or what you're looking for? Like what's on top of your mind in cowboy
Well,
boot
I'd
wear?
like a nice bright colored pair.
For on the foot?
Because I know you did a review on the ones that are coming out this year, and I haven't been able to really find in the used side of things a nice bright pair. So I may have to break down and get a new pair.
Do you know like which brand you're thinking of? Because
You know, I'd like to try a pair of Fenolios.
nice. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That would be really sweet. The next giveaway is going to be for a pair of Fenolios coming up next. What day is today? Next week. This time next week, drop the next giveaway.
Nice.
Not for a color pair. It's for these black cherry ones here.
Oh, they got a good heel to them.
Yeah, they do. It's not too high. Nice definition, and they keep looking better as they break in. They got a different kind. They call this the 5-toe. It's the square toe,
Right.
but kind of like a cutter at the same time, like a box toe. So
Right.
it's not like the majority of square toes that you see out there.
You gotta love that ostrich.
Oh yeah, 100%. Ostrich is so comfy. Cool. Brian, thank you for calling in. I appreciate you. Do you have any requests for songs or anything that you want to hear this morning?
Well, I always love to hear Old Boots. Old Boots got soul.
You got it, buddy. Oh, one question before you go. You're talking about different colors on the foot. Do you know which color you're looking for? Like what's
I'd love to have a red or a burgundy.
Ooh, nice. Yes,
Yeah.
red boots for sure. On a rough out or a smooth leather?
Either, but preferably a rough out, probably.
Yeah, that's what's in. Like all the colors, it seems like they're coming through the brightest on the rough outs.
Yep.
No doubt. Well, best of luck to you, Brian. I hope you have a spectacular day. Thank you for calling. And Old Boots Got Soul coming up next. I appreciate you, man. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Awesome. That was Brian Little's first time calling in. What an awesome time seeing him face to face. Love seeing you guys face to face here on these call-ins. I see you guys in the chat here. I see you guys in the Facebook boot group, but it's awesome to talk to you face to face in real time on these call-ins episodes. What are the boots of the day? We saw Brian Little's boots. He's got the Cowtown Pythons today, stepping strong around Maryland. I'm rocking Hondos, 78, 75s. We had a ton of rain yesterday. It rained all day long. So I'm rocking the rubber outsoles here. Just a beater boot, ready for anything. Simple boot, ready for anything. The Hondo 78, 75. It's super comfortable too. One of my favorite boots to wear. So I'm going with that here on this Thursday. What about everybody else? What about everybody else? Digging those snake skins, Matthew Williamson says. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Atrist is very stretchable. Yeah, it is. But then it also stretches in weird ways sometimes, according to the bootmakers, which is another video that I want to make in the vault right now, which Brian has probably seen it, and everybody calling in. There is a video that's going up on Tuesday about the most, I guess it's the best leathers for cowboy boots. I titled it. I went through all of my bootmaker interviews, and I got their takes, and sometimes you guys ask them about what their favorite leathers are. So it came down to 4 favorite leathers. But also, while I was doing that, I found that a lot of them don't like ostrich. They like how strong it is. They like how durable it is. But apparently, it's a pain to work with. It just doesn't stretch the way that they expect it to pretty much every time when they're trying to make a pair of boots. So I'll probably make a video about that, because more than one, several, at least 3, I guess, people talked about it. And also Holly Henry talked about it in the most recent Ask the Bootmaker video as well. Lionel's rocking those Anderson Bean Grizzly Bear boots on this Thursday. Good choice. Yes. All right. Thank you for joining the call, Brian Little. I appreciate it. I'm going to be doing you want me to bump up the volume a little bit? I probably can do that, I guess. We could probably do that, but it is live and I don't have a ton of compressors. So if you got your phone all the way up, if you got your phone or your other kind of volumes all the way up, then I'll do my best. But here we go. We got Old Boots Got Soul by requested by Brian Little. Thank you for the request, Brian. I appreciate it. I step out in the morning on an uneasy day. The world is split and unsure, so I'm sure to step in the strongest way. With every footfall, I'll remember who I am. Each and every memory help strengthen how I stand. We are cracked, but we shine. There ain't a belief or dead end that can keep us confined. Old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it. And this life has a toll, I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul, we carry on this way so we get better, yeah, every day. Come home in the evening after a hard working day. I'm proud of what I done, even if it's just for a little pay. I kick off my boots before we do it all again, always remembering where I'm going and never forgetting where I've been. we are cracked, but we shine. Every step for decades will be mine. Yeah. Old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it, and this life has a toll. I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul. We carry on this way so we get better every day. Yeah, getting better every day. Yes, old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it, and this life has a toll. So I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul, and we carry on this way so we get better every day. Old Boots Got Soul. You can hear that one on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere else. Thank you for the request. Thank you for the request, Brian Little. This is the Call In Thursdays episode. So if you have anything from my Vault Access merch, so it's got a code on it. It's made by Twisted Willow Fabrication, or it's engraved by Twisted Willow Fabrication in Geneseo, New York. Scan that code right now, and then scroll on down to the bottom where you'll find the Zoom link and hit the button and ask to join this Zoom call. We'll get you in here. We'll talk boots and some of your thoughts about where the industry is headed, what you got on your mind in terms of boots, and just have a good old time. So call in if you want. That's what these episodes are for. We had Brian Little call in. Thank you so much, Brian, for the super chat tip. I appreciate you so much, man. I appreciate you. It was awesome to meet you face to face here on Zoom, and keep stepping strong, man. You got an epic boot collection. Brian Board has said he's going to have to call in again. I always like seeing Brian Board. He's a regular call in. Love it. Brian, call in. I always love talking to you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Got those Hondo boots, Hondo 7875s today. You can get these ones at cartersboots.com, and you can save 10% with my code Jeremiah Craig at checkout when you do that. The next giveaway is with cartersboots.com. It drops next week this time. Next week, late Thursday. I already did the extended test for these Fenolio Black Cherry Ostrich boots with a 5-toe, which is a square toe, but it's got that cutter style rather than the sloped French toe, wide French toe style that a lot of wide square toes are right now. So another giveaway coming up. So if you guys are interested in getting in the vault, head on over to my store, jeremiahcraig.com/store. Once you get to the Shopify page, hit on that Vault Access link in the menu, and then anything in there will get you access to the Boots and Ballads Vault, where you can see videos early, get extra entries into these giveaways, and we got one next week, so don't miss out on that. And you also get the link to join these Zoom calls if you want to call in and chat. Rummage for Riches. Looking for a new work boot, mainly working in the shop and on concrete. Currently have some Red Wing square toe, but you're looking at the area Groundbreakers. Any experience with these or similar? I haven't tried the Groundbreakers yet. I've wanted to. They look really cool. I would love to try one eventually. We'll see what happens. I got 2 work boots lined up. I do have a pair of Red Wings that I was able to get from the Red Wings Facebook group, thanks to Lucas. He messaged me and said, hey, there's the Red Wing Pecos nail seat 1155 in the in the Red Wing group, and I was like, ooh, I got to get on that. So I joined the group and I bought them up. So got a video about those coming, and they're practically brand new. Just worn like a couple of times, and I got them for less than half the price, so that's cool. And then I also got a pair of Durangos over here. You can kind of see them. Pair of Durango Rebel boots that I'm going to be working on, and the extended test for these starts tomorrow. So I'll probably do a couple of different things in those. I'm going to start it tomorrow, and it will be at a winery. I'll be bottling wine. There's a lot of wine content, right? Well, this is wine country. So when I can find the work, a lot of them are at the wineries. So I'm cool with it. Good to see you guys this morning. Freddie wants to call back. You could be selfish if you want. Freddie, call in whenever you want. That's what this is here for. Jim Brady, Black Ropers today. You got your favorite stamp on them. A garage sale find, very comfortable. Love those secondhand finds, Jim. Awesome score when you can find them. Lionel, as soon as you get your code to work, you make sure you call in. Oh, you can't get it to work? Did you get a card too? A lot of times I'll send them out with cards that have the code on them, like a piece of paper, just in case it's not working for you. So if you just want to scan that piece of paper instead, and if you don't have it, let me know and I'll mail you another one. Rummage for Witches. What model is my guitar? It's a Martin DCX 1E. Love it. You're going to write it on the wall. I love that guitar so much. Lucas is rocking those 78, 75s today. Yes, gotta love it. One of my favorite go-to simple boots. Gotta love it. 78, 75s. You didn't keep the card, Lionel. I'll mail you another one. Sometimes the lighting can be a little bit funky on just on the phones to scan these codes back here. Especially since a lot of them are come through on like stainless steel, and the reflection can kind of mess up. So I'll mail you another code. I'll print one off and put it in the mail. No worries, buddy. No worries. Lionel here is throwing out the instructions before putting together the IKEA cabinet or whatever. He's like, I can figure it out. Screw it. I've been there. I do that every time too. I'm like, it'll work fine. And then it all falls apart. You guys know. You guys been there too. We all been there. Remember the model when somebody asked the other day? Yes, DCX 1E. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I love this guitar. Love it. It's taking a beating though. I'm going to have to, I don't know what happened, but the back is starting to get a little bit loose. So we'll have to see if I can't. It needs to be set up anyways, so I should probably take it to a luthier. Anyways, it hasn't been set up in a while. So I'll probably do that here sometime. Have a good one, Freddie. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in here in the morning. Have a great day. Make it legendary, like he says. I know, right? The first time I fixed it was with Gorilla Glue, because I was playing. I opened up for Donovan Frankenreiter in Phoenix, Arizona, and as I was leaving the stage, I dropped it and it came loose. That was way back in 2012, I think. And then I glued it back on with Gorilla Glue, and it's coming loose again. So I'll have to get some more Gorilla Glue and do the same thing over again. How's it going, Africa man? We got some Nakona Cognac Hornback American Alligator boots. Woo, buddy, stepping strong. That's what I'm talking about. Have a good one, Neil. Have a good one. Thanks for jumping in here. Oh man, oh man. Stepping strong, Africa man. Stepping strong. All right, since I got the wine extended test tomorrow, and that's why we're doing this call-ins episode today instead of Friday, which I know probably leads to a lot of you guys being like, man, I can't call in. It's not Friday yet. It's not the time where we can chill and have some fun, you know, a little bit more lax on Fridays. It's pretty much the way that it is, right? It's pretty much the way that it is. Here's some Dusty Vines. This is a song about the Arizona wine industry. They were always really nice to me, so I wrote this song for them. Blood of the land is in the body of the West, and you can tell around harvest time. Yeah, the fruits of labor make it a grand one to savor, along with the struggle in the vine. You can make it on down to the Cochise County line with the arid air in your nose. Taste the toils and the triumphs and feel the trails of the migrants without leaving to see where it grows. And I'll raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the West is still wide when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. This has been the land of the fighters since we learned what it offered, and it's always rewarded the tough. And these vines would make those old gunfighters proud, surviving no matter how rough. For in this old desert, you gotta take what you can get, and get while the getting's good on the land. When the hard winds bring in the rain from the south, you can get clusters that fit in both hands. And I'll raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the West is still wild when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Yeah. I'm going up on the mesa with my dusty vino, and I'm watching the sun go down. I revel in the land's beauty and the wine in the glass, and the fact that it came from its ground. And I raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. I said the West is too wide when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time. Yeah. Bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Yeah. Little Dusty Vines there. That's another one off my album Life is for Taking Chances on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere else. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Brian, rocking those brown vintage Tony Lama goats today. Woo, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Cheers to that. Good choice. Gotta love those vintage boots, especially from Tony Lama. The best Tony Lamas out there are those vintage ones. You know what I'm saying? Have a good one, Brian. It was great to see you, Brian Little. Thank you for joining. It was great to see you. Hope to see you next week as well. I know it was kind of funky doing this on a Thursday instead of what we have been doing it on Friday, but we got to move and groove here with the extended tests. If I can find an extended test, I want to try to make it happen. And this one just so happened to be on a Friday, so it's going to be tomorrow. So I had to shift this to today. So sorry about that for those folks who expect to be able to call in on Fridays. But next week, I'm going to do my best to make that happen. I don't think there will be a one on Friday next week. Africa Man, thank you so much for the $5 super chat tip. Cheers to you. Yeah, boss man, let's go. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Love you guys so much. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. I think it's time to get at it here. We got work to do. This is Thursday. This isn't a laid back Friday. This isn't a laid back Friday Collins episode. So let's get at it here. I got some editing to do. I got some planning to do. And then got to head out downtown and do some work with Well Said. So love you guys so much. They don't make them like they used to. Yeah, buddy. New fit and style with the old build. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Have a good one, Carlos. Have a good one, Lionel, Brian, Little, Brian Board, Harry Nova, Black Tenju. Good to see you guys. Kevin Joyce. Love you guys. Lucas, Jim Brady. You guys are the best. I hope you guys have a spectacular day. Let's kick ass and take names out there. I'll see you tomorrow on Instagram. So I'm going to switch today and tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be on Instagram, and I'll probably just do the live stream straight from the winery, or at least the winery parking lot. So I'll see you guys then. Until then, have a spectacular day. I love you guys so much, and I'm always wishing you the best. Let's fill up those coffee mugs and get through this week. Love you guys. Cheers. Let's get it. Have a good one.